refugee, even though it was a big mess. The group decided to go back to the Druid Conclave, where a man decided, hey, I've had enough, I'm staying here for a while, you guys do you. I need to rest. Because, you guys are not doing a lot of good stuff around. Regardless, with Jenny partially recovered, you decided to start your journey back again towards Sackhaven. And, well, I guess the original intention was because Mara had to go there, but I guess at the moment, Kirk also has to go there, since there's just Cannery is.
Yeah, Mara isn't here, so Kirk is more important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, well, I assume you can't take either route, either the most direct or the one going towards the...
We're taking the red one.
Yeah, the direct is probably
maybe
the
we should go the indirect one since we don't have Mara at the moment.
Nah, fuck that.
Exactly.
I'm going to continue the story with or without Mara. It's just, I cannot depend on him being present, so...
No worries, man. Like, I know Arloc's new character will definitely derail us, for...
No, I would never derail anything, guys.
Look, as long as you make us reach the desert, I'm cool with it, honestly.
But
like, he's going to be a fucking...
Can't remember our names. Why would we go there?
I don't know.
He's gonna be like a level 17 wizard that just teleports the party over there.
Gonzalo, can I be a level 17 wizard that just teleports the party to the desert?
No.
You don't need to be level 17 to teleport. Teleport's a level 7 spell. You only need to be a
God
level
damn it,
13.
Gonzalo, you never
But I
let
need
us
to cast a wish to cast teleport.
Okay, let's not cut up the DM as far as we go. Goddamn, continue, sorry.
Okay, so... Well, the team starts going the most direct route, just going from the Demand Woods to Osmar, just straight in a line. You do have a very nice map, and detailed map that I believe...
A baby.
I don't actually remember if you bought it, or you crafted it yourself, Victor?
No, I bought it. No, I don't
You
need
bought
to
it, yeah.
craft it. Yeah. Goodness.
Hey guys, we should go
Could be.
back through the Villainese Mountains.
DM, maybe I look like a poor guy, but I have 15 gold pieces, so fuck off. Don't judge me. Okay?
Ooh,
can get money
that's a
too.
lot of money.
Hey, stay away from my money. Go ahead.
Well, while you journey, you do not have the horses anymore, so it takes you a couple of days. It's not a rough terrain or anything like that. Really plain, really boring, really simple. You do not encounter many people. You would assume that not many people would be walking around these areas. You do find a couple of really small towns, or maybe even a couple hermits, but we're not going to dwell with him. During the journey, you can all see the state of Jenny. Jenny looks fine. She has recovered from her curse really well, but she's still struggling a bit. So she's not keeping up with the pace that you guys have. Kirk, you did mention you had basically a walking stick. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give that to her and, like...
Can't you use a goblin-sized walking stick, though?
You know when he said it in the chat, I was tempted to ask, wouldn't it be the wrong size because you're a goblin? I really was.
You know what, back in town I bought a shovel, so I can also give her that. I mean...
I just look at the group and I hold my hand out and a microphone appears and I just hand it to her to use as a stick. Like a whole microphone stand and everything.
With several magic shenanigans, she keeps pace with the group. And, well, you simply make your way towards Osmar without much going on, because I don't want to dwell much.
I do have a very important question, Gonzalo.
Fire away.
Can I buy drugs from the hermits?
No.
Okay.
Hermits don't do drugs. They're really nice people.
Nice
really
people do drugs. Have you ever been to a metal concert, Gonzalo?
They're really legal people.
Oh, okay.
Wait. If you wanted drugs, you could have gotten them all from a man. Just lick his armpit, that's probably not it.
I tried to ask the druids for drugs.
Yeah, but you didn't ask a man.
I did not.
You know a man is more recreational than the rest of the druids.
You know the druids use druidic to
Get it?
communicate.
Recreational? He makes
Yeah.
zombies.
They don't use
I'm
common.
gonna miss him on.
So eventually, you get towards the river, and you are about to cross the bridge, but the bridge is really close towards Asmer, so you can assume that you start seeing the town itself is quite a decent-sized town. It doesn't have any walls or anything, but there are guards around, and you do see a tiefling having a discussion with a couple of guards at the start of the bridge.
Usually.
Hmm.
It is not Cornacal, no. But it
Okay,
does
that would be
feel-
like
From the distance, it seems to be arguing, fighting, just talking. Are there hand gestures like, we'll get you next time, and bullshit like that?
No, it does. It looks more like from a distance, you can't really tell the specifics, but the guards seem reluctant to allow this tiefling passage through the city.
Well, we approach the town first, and we'll see what
Ah, well.
happens.
I'm gonna go straight up to
just
the
walk up. I
tiefling.
mean,
Okay, so you begin walking towards the tiefling, and you just get right behind them. The two guards just look at you as you walk by.
We don't
I'm
walk by.
gonna stare at-
they-
I'm gonna stare at the guy standing over my shoulder.
Hi.
Hi.
Is everything okay here? I look to the guards and I look to the tiefling.
Yeah, everything will be okay soon.
Yes, once they let me into the city, it will.
Look, why do you want to go through the city?
Because I need to buy food before I go to Arkhaven.
You can go through another city.
Why can't he go through this city?
So
'Cause
I should actually describe my character, right, Gonzalo?
that would be ideal.
So it's in fact not a man. It is a female tiefling, a pretty tall female tiefling, around 190 centimeters tall, tan skin color, curved horns around her head, and very short hair that looks like it was cut off with a dagger, basically. She's wearing a pretty well-worn plate mail. And, yeah, and she's carrying around a long sword and a shield. And she has a very long tail with like 4 prongs at the end.
How many
God damn it,
centimeters did
Nicola.
you say so I can put it into a conversion thing for feet?
What?
190.
Wait, is there a picture?
Yes. I don't know if that worked. Let me. No.
You can shove her into the characters and reveal
Yes,
her.
I am doing that right now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, she's evil.
Ooh.
I am not evil. Plus,
Wait, does she have the full-on boob plate happening?
no.
Okay.
I just couldn't find a better picture.
She has actually
regular
practical armor. Got it.
Yeah, she has actual practical armor, but I just couldn't find a better picture.
There is
It's not boob plate mail.
Wait,
That's a
so,
lie.
yeah, did
The only
we walk
plate mail we
by
get
as soon as we all stopped?
I have no idea what anyone just said.
DM, did we all walk by? Because I assumed we stopped when we reached the town.
I assume you are stopping here.
Yeah, good.
And I would prefer to continue on, but I know the rest of the group is gonna get themselves involved in this.
I
So,
stay
look-
well away from this. I do not like tieflings.
Okay,
Look into
fine.
the guards on either
I'm gonna, Gonzalo, I'm gonna pull out the sigil and show it to the guards and ask if they'll let me in now.
They they look at the sigil. So at first they look at you like, "What are you trying to show us?" They look at the sigil, and then both of the guards, their eyes just go wide open, shut open, and they just split into some kind of royal salute as they just open the pathway. Sorry, my lady. I was not aware of your position.
Do I recognize the sigil, or do I see it to begin with?
I mean, if you look at it, probably.
Roll history, because I don't know if you would recognize it.
Would I?
Ara would probably
Uh,
recognize it, but he's
no.
not here.
The only two people that may recognize it are Merlin and Victor. So the Jacks.
Oh.
So what does
I
the
have-
sigil look like?
Yep, I do not know what this is!
Hey,
What is
16
this
is
not-
decent.
What is this weird metal thing?
Okay. 16 is actually not enough to recognize the
Ah,
sigil.
it's decent. Sadness.
What does it actually look like, Gonzalo?
The sigil is, well, a quite ornamented emblem that has a crown, a couple of swords crossing each other, and a shield right behind the swords. So it is a small sigil. It's all just imagine a coin. It is really detailed, really emblematic, and it has this kind of platinum tan around it. So it definitely looks expensive.
I have a second question then.
Go ahead. No,
I
you can't
see.
rob them.
What? How dare you?
Succeed.
No, I was gonna ask, seeing this sudden change, and obviously I saw the tiefling pull out something. Do I know of any, royal tiefling families or noble
Oh,
tiefling
yeah,
families?
I was gonna ask that.
The only tiefling with any high social standing in all of Severia is Cornical.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
So,
And, he was in a secluded town, so...
I watched this interaction curiously. Then.
So, just looking at the two guards, I'm just gonna say, so are we good here, or are we gonna keep causing no trouble?
I believe we're good.
Yes, my lady. Are these your companions?
Yes! They are! You should let them pass too.
No, we are not.
I just, punch the backpack!
Wait, he's
Wait,
not in a backpack. He's a gnome now.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Kirk is
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirk is disguised. Just gonna stare at him.
Always a joker, that one.
Wait, do you look like your picture, Kirk?
Yeah, that's
Oh
pretty much
my-
what I look like.
So you look like an old little halfling? Or no?
Basically a gnome wizard is what he looks like.
It said halfling, but it does look kind of like a, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's supposed to be a halfling, but
I hit the elbow because I think the only thing I can reach in bear, and I say, "Hey, respect your elders."
Well,
The guards look really confused.
Let them pass, is what I'm telling you. Thank
You
you,
can go through.
please.
If you need anything, milady, you could go speak with the mayor. They
I
shall...
don't know if that's gonna be necessary. As I said, just passing through to Arkhaven.
Well, if anyone causes any trouble, feel free to call us. We will be there.
Of course. Oh my god, no shit. That was not in character. God fucking damn it. Oh god. No.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
I think
I
you
opened
skipped
a
the front end.
container
We
of
have
ice
nothing to do
cream
with
and
it.
it's everywhere.
Are you sure it's ice cream?
oh my god!
I rolled a nat one on opening a container of ice cream is what just happened.
Not everything white is vanilla. Just saying.
Okay,
Oh
there
my
we go.
God.
Okay, I'm good now.
Alright. So,
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we follow the lady. I'm pretty sure all the party is doing that. Hopefully.
yeah. So,
She's
Yeah.
just gonna whistle and a horse comes up while
Oh.
we're standing around the bridge as well. Just a regular brown horse.
I look at the
Big
horse
bull.
and I look at her. I used to have a horse.
Many.
You could get a new horse.
I could, but
Do you want to borrow mine for a bit?
yes. I look at the horse and I go to hug it.
The horse is happy.
Start letting us
The
by.
horse will remember that.
Jenny's just behind you, all guys, going she just walks towards Victor. Is this common in between you guys?
Huh? Yeah, just do what me and Merlim do. Just ignore it and we'll go away at some point.
Okay.
I heard you were heading off to Arkhaven. We're actually heading that way ourselves.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah.
You
Always
hear real audibly groans. Like,
I'm sorry, do you have anything against tieflings?
Oof!
I I have something against picking up random strangers that we know nothing about.
Don't mind Grandpa, he's senile.
I'm with
Somehow
Grandpa on
your
this one.
character fits.
Well, in either case, I like having company in case I run into bandits.
Don't
And
care.
I believe that I have a pass that can get me into cities. Which I'm
We
guessing
haven't
you
struggled
guys
to...
don't.
No, we haven't struggled to get into cities so far.
Fair.
You know, as much as I would love to reject this, it's so good to have what seems to be a sensible add-on to our party, or our company from now on.
Does it though?
Yes,
I
it does.
am working with this as I point at the bear hugging the horse. I need another thing that could fill this void.
Does your horse eat Hydra meat?
Oh,
Hydra meat.
Yeah, I have a questionable
be
amount of
alive.
it.
Probably none.
you have
No,
a questionable
no.
amount to it.
I can confirm horses do not like Hydra meat.
In either case, my name is Kaldani. It's nice to meet all of you, she says, staring at Kirk.
I'm Bear.
Hi, Bear.
That's Little Green.
Really?
I point to the gnome.
Right.
Oh, green. Okay.
Oh my god, Leo Green, Little Green! I get it! Holy shit! I didn't realize before now! Kirk, I love you.
Can we, like, just give a Coke an inspiration thing for the name of that?
I wholeheartedly agree. Kirk needs
none of-
inspiration.
Did
Leo
none of you
Green.
Know that though? Did none of you
Oh no, I
realize
noticed
that?
it. It's
didn't.
just...
I saw it, I read it, but until you actually pronounced it, I didn't realize.
I didn't realize either.
Gonzalo, give Kirk inspiration, please.
Yes, you deserve one.
I had a good chuckle for that.
I wholeheartedly agree.
That's great. It is great. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
Yeah, wait.
And then these are the other ones. I point at the others.
Hi, other ones.
Jenny walks towards you, and she just extends her hand. You are 190 centimeters. You're like 2 heads taller than her.
Kaldani is fucking tall.
She still extends her hand towards you.
I shake it.
Not many tieflings. How are you doing around here?
Well, except for racially biased guards in all the cities, I'm doing pretty well.
The guards who seem to be still within earshot, they just look away. Yeah, I would expect it. But, well, we've not really had many great experiences with tieflings. Hopefully that will be solved at some point.
I hope so too. Well, to be fair, there is a lot of my kinsmen that are not good people. But, you know.
She looks at herself. Well, I'm a human.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about tieflings.
Yeah, we've probably done worse. It's just that we're more, so, well.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
Corner
no.
Cal was pretty nice.
Who's calling a cow?
No idea.
Can we talk about this after we get into town?
I mean, you're already walking towards Asmar in town, so...
Oh, alright.
We're not
I
just
thought we
standing
were just
still.
standing around. Okay.
We can walk and talk at the same time.
Wait, we can?
Yeah.
Nani?
Nani?
So, the group proceeds into Asmar. It seems to be as I said, it is a small town, but it seems like it's fairly wealthy in comparison to all the towns you've been around. The buildings are well constructed and it's really lively. It's nothing like, for example, Weekbridge, which was almost a Shangy town. It didn't really have much to do about. In this place, you do have a lot of merchants going about, probably due to its close distance to Haven.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, where are we heading?
good question. Are we just passing through, or are we walking straight to Archiving?
The day's still early, so you could just gather more supplies since you do not have the food-producing creature named a man anymore.
That's true. You guys have to stock up on food now.
You actually need food, yeah.
Ah, we got bear.
The bear cannot cast Goodberry, though.
I have
He
a
can
questionable amount of hydro meat, though.
At the end of this campaign, we become just a mixed races with hydras in them.
Everyone grows another head.
It's like, yeah. Hey, bar boost. Yeah, if you guys gonna get food, sure. How much is a ration?
A ration normally is, well, it's really cheap. It's negligible, like a couple of copper. But in this place, they give you really fancy rations, so they are 1 silver.
I never knew.
I don't think I used much of my original rations. Do I have any of those left?
Unfortunately, you did use them while you were stuck in the... Oh no, actually, that was Victor. Never mind. Yeah, you probably still have some.
I somehow survived. Somehow. Yeah, I'll spend 1 gold piece to get 10 rations.
The man that is the legend.
I will do the same.
Me too.
Just
Okay.
go to a general shop and just start buying.
So everyone buys a bunch of, well, fancy rations. They don't really... It's more about the packaging. You're probably paying more for the packaging than the food inside, just like nowadays.
Wait, hold on. That can't be right.
I'm back.
That weighs 20 pounds?
A ration is 2 pounds each.
Yep.
Shit. Okay.
I have no
My
clue how
carrying
much.
weight.
I
Okay.
think it's...
Your
Rations
carrying
are
capacity is like...
heavy.
Wait, are we tracking carry weight?
Hold on. Okay, so how... Okay, your carrying capacity is like your strength times 5, right?
Mhm.
15.
Or
Are we
50.
actually tracking that, though?
I don't think you should, guys. It doesn't really matter that much.
Okay. Because I was like, I have a lot of stuff on here that I haven't kept track of the weight.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I'd be kind of screwed up. I mean, I'd be kind of screwed if I got overburdened right now, but okay. I'll just...
Yeah, we're not tracking carry weight from what I know.
No.
I will definitely restock on my painting equipment. Just have a spare one, just in case with what happened last session. Just
Yeah,
in
that-
case.
That should be fine. Asmar is a really fancy place, so you would have no trouble finding anything like that. In fact, you do find a lot of people trying to sell their own paintings and a lot of artisans going about.
I give it a little examine. How good are they?
Roll the investigation.
Ooh, that is one of my worst. Let's go.
And that's 20,
Natural
okay.
20!
That's one of my
So-
worst. 21.
Welcome, new Mala. We appreciate your patronage.
Thank you.
You're
Sacrifice a lot of-
looking around.
Mhm.
You're looking around, you see, and of course, there's a lot of people that are completely new to the office. They're just really average paintings, but you do end up finding some of them that are just exquisite. You don't recognize the author, however, the hand. How do you say it? Because I don't want to say hand job, but
Hand job. Don't worry, go hand job, buddy.
the hand job of the painting itself seems somewhat recognizable to you, although you cannot quite determine who actually made it.
Interesting. Don't know a lot of painters. Can I narrow it down? I'm assuming.
Well, it's
If it's
probably
a-
someone that you have known.
I only
You do
know
also
one
recall that
person. Yeah.
in your family,
Mm.
there were a couple painters. They didn't dedicate themselves towards it, but they did as a pastime.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. How much will it take to we have a spare painting? Not painting. Painting tools.
It's for
Not buying
painting
the whole
tools.
set, I'm just gonna have the supplies. There we go. Supplies. Painting supplies.
The supplies would be around 5 gold.
Yes. Okay. That's everything
'Cause-
I need from this town.
Yeah, okay. Does anyone else want anything? Do you want anything? What is your name now? Kaldani.
Yeah, she's actually gonna go to the biggest tavern in town, and she's gonna ask if anybody's seen any drow pass through, or if anyone's seen any drow near the town.
So, most people you come across they kind of shy away from you and they all really vaguely answer no. They don't really. You can appreciate that they probably don't want you around.
Yeah. What about any innkeepers? When I put a gold coin on the table.
Roll me a percentile.
Ooh.
Okay, so in fact, none of the innkeepers actually take the gold piece, since they seem to be quite honest, and they tell you that they have not seen any drow walking around. In fact, one of them tells you that if drow were walking around with everything that's going on, they're probably wearing disguises.
Yeah. Alright.
And it's quite hard to determine, so...
Yeah. Okay. In that case, he's just gonna get ready to leave the town.
I will just. I'm not doing anything particular, but I just want to make a note that basically I'm going to be acting as like a sort of bodyguard for Jenny, keeping an eye on her, making sure she's not pocketed or anything, and basically just. Well, what does she want to do?
No, she's just with the rest of the team. She just wants the supplies and move on as fast as possible.
We're in agreement then.
Mm-hmm.
I will refill my flask with expensive booze. And buy a second flask and fill that too with expensive booze.
Okay, how expensive do you want the booze to be?
How much is the most expensive booze? I mean, they're not big flasks, so...
Okay, so this is Asmar, which is really close to Arcaven. If you want the most expensive booze, you could literally pay 1,000 gold for just a single cup.
Maybe not that expensive.
That's why I have to be a bit more specific.
No, okay, maybe booze. Maybe 50 gold's worth of expensive booze.
Okay, so...
Expensive-ish booze.
Yeah, no, it is fairly expensive. It's nothing special, but it is fairly expensive.
Well, I filled 2 flasks for that. 2 flasks of expensive booze.
I don't know what you want to do with that.
Nah, it's fine, don't worry about
Mm.
I assume he's gonna drink it.
Nah, I'm certainly not a raging alcoholic. We certainly
I
haven't.
don't believe you.
We
Maybe
certainly
Merlin
haven't
is.
done this before. That's expensive. Booze. Expensive-ish booze.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, I'm good. That's all I wanted.
Okay, so does anyone else want to do anything?
I want to see about buying splint armor.
Splint... What is splint armor?
It's... let me copy and paste the...
It's higher than the chainmail, right? Or chain armor or what?
Yeah, it's like the step below plate.
Okay, I have no
It's
clue how expensive
basically
that is.
a lot of things.
I think its price is right next to it, like to the link that he sent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
it's
just
200
using...
gold.
Yeah. Yeah, depending on the town, how much.
Oh, okay.
This is what Splint looks like. I posted a picture in Discord.
Mm.
Basically.
Hey, won't that affect your movement though if you put armor on?
Yeah, you have
Yes.
disadvantage on stealth.
I have 14 AC! I need armor! So badly.
Well, fortunately, when you're walking around, you do notice that there are not many armories, and what seems to be anything militar or any that depends on fighting or anything like that, they have pretty much nothing. But you eventually come around to one single town well, I mean, one single shop in which they seem to supply all of this kind of things, probably for the guards of the town instead of people. But they welcome you in. What do you want?
Hey, I was, looking for some pretty beefy armor, something a little bit not quite as good as, I just kind of like make a paladin motion.
There's the plate armor next position, so he looks at the plate armor. So, nothing like that, right?
No, I'm a bit too,
You're wearing plate armor?
no. There's,
No, not you. Caldani?
Yeah.
I just look at him, just like realizing this for the first time.
That's
Hey,
bullshit.
do you have any money for some plate armor?
No, I spend all my money on plate armor.
Inside check.
I'm telling the truth.
It's a lie! It's a lie!
Anyways, yeah, nothing so, like, nothing as beefy as this, cause that, I just kinda, like, look at it, and I can just, like, you can basically see the coins dropping in front of his face as he's trying to comprehend how much it's worth. I don't got that
Well-
much.
Well, we have a lot of things that may interest you. We have, well, if you don't want anything of the light variety, like studded leather armor, we can offer you a large variety of medium armors, like scale mail, chain shirts, for example. That may suit you. We can also make half plates or breastplates, although those may be a bit harder to fit to your body, since they would have to be custom made. We do not have many people of your size around. Oh.
What about, some, like, chainmail or splint armor?
Oh, we do have both of them. He looks at you. He then looks at kind of your face. How much are you willing to spend?
I just pull a bag of gold out that, like, it's fairly large. It has a bit over 200 gold in it.
200 gold. Okay. Obviously the guy is not going to go through a bag of gold and count it, so... That
Oh no,
is
he doesn't
not
say
that
it's over
much.
200, that's just out of character.
May
'Cause he doesn't know
I
what 200
suggest-
is.
Yeah, but just by... He's a merchant, he knows how this stuff goes. By the sound of that, I would suggest you to probably look into getting some scale mail, or perhaps even chasers.
I look at him. I need some heavy armor, man. I need it.
Well, I guess you could get some chainmail, or ring mail, but... Here, let me show you this. And he goes into the back of the shop and he brings out just a mannequin with the chainmail on. How about this?
I look at the only person that seems like they know what armor is. The paladin. Who I just met. Does that look good?
Does it look like chainmail?
It is a chainmail.
I mean, it's chainmail. It's better than whatever that is you're wearing right now, Bear.
I look down at my kilt. Yeah. I think I'll go with it. Looks nice.
Great, it will be 150 gold.
I look at him.
It's pretty cheap, I know. It offers good protection as well.
Do I get the sense that he's highballing me?
Roll insight.
Do I know how much
Oh, that's
chainmail
a
costs
9.
normally?
Bayer, you do not think he's, well, asking for an unfair price. A man, sorry. It's gonna take a while to get used to. Kaldani, you realize that, of course, chainmail is not usually this expensive. Like, this is about twice the price chainmail is usually going for.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to drop that price a lot, because the last time I was in an armory, I know for a fact they were selling chainmail for half that price.
Then it wasn't a good chainmail, was it?
You say that, but I don't know what the difference between that chainmail and yours would be.
Look, that chainmail was probably just a hunk of metal. With this one, you can move however you want. It won't even bother you if you try to
That's
sleep with it.
Point of chainmail is that you can move in it.
No, that's...
And plate mail, the one I'm wearing, doesn't hinder my movement either. So that's kind of a bad point.
I'm sorry, lady, but you did not quite get the point. I was meaning that the one that was being sold by that ridiculous low price of yours was probably just a hunk of metal. You couldn't probably move with it.
Yes, you could, because I tried it on.
Well, look. Do you want it, or do you not? If not, I can just give you some leather. And you'll be fine with that.
I think we would rather buy from a better armory, probably in Arkhaven. I know there's some good ones there, but don't put up the price.
You see the seller's face just kind of going into a tired expression. 100 gold.
So, Bear, I'm sure we can find a really good armory in Arkhaven that can sell you something way better for way cheaper than this.
Okay.
What do you say to that?
That sounds good. I mean, you're kind of the only person I know that actually wears armor that is actually seems competent. He just kind of like looks off into the middle distance, thinking of Malum.
Good luck for finding anything of this price in Arkhaven.
Thank you.
I guess we walk out.
Yeah.
In whatever bar I'm in, I sneeze violently, spilling whatever cheap beer I bought all over the bar. God damn it! This is you, Bear. I know it.
Sir, could you please not save your rage out in my establishment?
They think that he's just cursing out an animal somewhere.
So, well, you'll get your shopping done, and eventually you start making your way towards Arkhaven. Probably takes you another couple days to get to Arkhaven, and you can see it from a distance. Arkhaven is situated in almost a valley, a massive valley. It just goes down. All the rivers are just like a confluence around it. And for anyone that has not been to Arkhaven, which would probably be half of the group, maybe? Yeah, about half of the group. You've never seen anything like this. I do not have any image right now that could describe it, but it's just imagine a bit like Venice. It is completely surrounded by water, but this is, instead of being the sea, it's just a bunch of rivers. And the city's built around these rivers. It even seems like the river's course has been moved around to serve as a protected barrier as well.
Is it, I don't know the name of the city, but there's a city like that in Goblin Slayer that I forget the name of.
I was thinking more about one of Final Fantasy. I'll see if I can get the image.
Goodness, I was thinking of Venezuela. Okay.
Venezuela? Have you ever been to Venezuela?
No, you just said Venice. It's like, Venezuela. That's it.
Venezuela.
For some reason.
Wow. Okay.
I'm trying to drag it, but I guess it doesn't like JPEGs.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
In the end.
Is it like Tenochtitlan?
I've not been to Tenochtitlan, unfortunately.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Oh, there we go. I just uploaded it.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Oh.
That's fucking cool.
Holy shit, that looks fucking awesome.
So,
How dare you plagiarize?
What do you mean? That's the only
Leo
thing I
does
have
not care, and the beauty is wasted on him.
So this place just looks by the looks, is incredible. You've never seen buildings like this. All the water looks just super unpolluted, just completely free of anything. It even shines, which makes it even weirder. Maybe some magic is going around. And you'll realize that there is no direct land road towards it.
There's only a dragon raining fire and flame upon it.
No, there's three.
Too late.
No, it's a shadow dragon being shadow and flame.
Alright. Well,
Wait, guys, are we actually gonna reach it? Are we?
Know how to get to Arkhaven then? How to cross
Arlock, do something, quick!
rivers and whatnot?
I was about to ask if I knew how to get into Arkhaven.
You've been here for in Severia for a while, so probably you know that to get into Ackhaven, you probably have to hire a boat, and to hire a boat, you just have to go about the river.
Yep.
There is a lot of people all around Ackhaven.
Alright. We're gonna go up the river, down to the Old Town Road. Down to the Old Town Boat.
Walking fast.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna point to where we need to go, find a boat, get into Arkhaven.
oh, I thought we were just gonna swim. I ripped my shirt off and then put another one on.
So
It's been a
you-
while since I've been to Arkhaven.
Did you just rip your shirt and put a new one on?
He does that, ignore him. Nobody knows how, but he does.
I don't think I will ignore him, but okay.
He like flexes as he puts the new shirt on. Uncomfortable silence.
I'm
So-
kind of used to it, honestly. It's just like,
None of
yeah.
them takes a sip from his flask.
You guys get close to what seems like a small port, and a lot of people are just gathering around. It seems like a lot of packaging is going around. They're moving a lot of mercancy. Mercancy, is that a word?
Merchandise?
Well, not merchandise. It's how do you call it?
What is it?
Loot?
Basically loot. Yeah.
Produce, goods.
Goods and services.
Yeah, we like those services, alright.
Just a bunch of wares. They're just moving around a lot of boxes, a lot of things like that. And as soon as you get close by, a kind of old gruffy man just looks at you from one of the boats. Hello, pals. You need any help?
Yes.
We're looking to hire a boat into Arkhaven.
Oh, what kind of boat?
Isn't he sitting in a boat?
One that would fit us all.
Yeah, he is sitting in a boat, but you can tell that the boat is more of a romantic one. It probably has space for 2 to 3 people.
Not that kind of boat.
It's okay, I get it. I could not fit you all. But if you want to just travel fast, you could always get a sea dragon.
What?
And how much does would I know how much the sea dragon costs?
Oh, well, you wouldn't buy the sea dragon, you would buy a sea dragon ride.
Yeah, but would I know how much that would cost?
Yeah, it would be about 1 gold.
Oh.
Thanks for the information, pal.
You're welcome.
I look into the distance. Can I see
One
a
more
sea
question.
dragon?
Where can we find an available sea dragon?
If you go to the end of the port, there should be a big kind of... Well, I don't know if you've been through Ackhaven, but it is basically a stable in water. You should be able to find one there. They'll just get it ready for you.
Sweet. Thanks again. Good day to you. And I'll flip him a gold.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. So, I assume you guys want to go towards the stable?
Yes, we do.
You head towards the end of the port. You just see a bunch of people. They're all trying to sell fish or just sell a bunch of stuff in general. Or you see a lot of families discussing how to get in, how to get out. They're all going about their daily lives. You get towards the this big not underwater. It's like on top of the water stable. It doesn't cut the river at all. It's just out of sight of it. and there is a big, massive emblem on front of it, which is the one from the Nixia family. It is one of them for the ones that have been in Severia, so probably not Kirk or Bear. It is one of the most influential families in the whole of Severia, and most importantly in Ackhaven. They basically control economics around here.
Do I know this sort of temperament?
They're known for being really smart. Smart and cold is how you would define them.
When we get to the stables, my horse disappears.
Where did it go? Bear!
While Bear was sitting on top of it, it just snaps out of existence.
Wait, it actually does?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Horse! I look
look
over.
there.
I'm so
What
sorry.
did
I
you
lost
do
your
with my
horse.
horse, Bear? What did you do with my horse?
Oh look, Bear! I know what horse you've lost.
I like.
Oh my god, you're so mean.
He
You're
pulls
gonna have
up
to
his kilt
buy
and
me
like
a beer
starts.
now.
He pulls up his kilt and just like starts looking at his ass to see if it like fell in there somehow.
Jenny just turns around.
I'm gonna start laughing.
Wait, is the horse okay? Victor's not really sure.
Yeah, the horse is fine, don't worry.
Where'd he go?
Oh, I just unsummoned him.
Oh.
Wait, that thing was magical.
Yes.
Goodness, the things you can do with magic.
What color hair do
Don't
you
say.
have?
What?
What color hair do you have?
Oh, my character?
Yeah.
Short, purplish gray hair.
Okay, it's not red. That's fine.
Okay.
Because then I would have to die, I know.
It took you a lot of days to check that out. Goodness, man. You should have checked this a long time ago.
Have you seen the boob plate?
You can't look anywhere else.
So yeah, we head toward whoever gives rides on these sea dragons.
Sea dragons.
Sea dragons.
Dragon.
Wagons.
Well, you go
Why do
into...
thieved wagon?
Yes, dear.
After asking around, you're just guided to the establishment, and you just right in front of the stable. There seems to be, unfortunately, a red-haired guy just standing there. He doesn't look beefy. He doesn't look very important at all. But he's nicely dressed. He's just talking to some other customers at the moment.
I look at Lady Kaldani and I say, "After you, my lady."
Thank you! I'm just gonna go up to him and wait until he's done with the other customers because I'm not an asshole.
Not yet.
For the first time ever.
While you're waiting, you see that another man approaches you. He's dressed in the same fancy way. He has the semblance of the Nixie family right on his chest. And he walks towards you. Excuse me, lady, can I help you?
Yes, we need to hire a sea dragon to get into Ackhaven, please.
Oh, I see you desire to head into Ackhaven.
Yes.
I am terribly sorry to say that due to your, kind, the guards are probably not going to be very happy.
Uh-huh. Do I really have to do this again? I'm allowed in, and the guards won't mind me. I don't need to tell you why. Just know that they won't.
Excuse me, I did not want to offend you, my lady. I just wanted to inform you. We've had a lot of trouble with, some tieflings trying to get into town, not being able to.
Well, I'm gonna get into town on one of your sea dragons, and I'm gonna be fine. Thank you.
But of course, how many do you require?
All of these guys as well.
He starts counting all of you.
7 of us, because Mara's technically with us, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Maris T-posing.
Cough, cough.
Mara just no-clips through the water into Ackhaven.
DM, do I recognize which member of the Nexia family this guy is?
He's not a member, he's probably just an employee.
Okay, good.
Affiliate.
Yep. May I recommend you to perhaps hire a boat instead of a water dragon? You could have the water dragon pushing it, of course, if you want to get in fast. Lady?
I'm sorry, is a water dragon not big enough to take us?
Is he cutting away from for anyone else, or is it just...
Oh, can you guys
Nope.
not hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear.
Oh,
Okay.
I heard him.
Unfortunately, I cannot hear anything.
Oh,
Oh,
I asked if the water dragon can't take all of us.
Unfortunately, the species of water dragon that is bred in Haven is not big enough to accommodate for so many of you, and I'm afraid that it would not enjoy the amount of weight that we would put on it.
How
If
much
you
does
wish,
a
you
water
could-
dragon cost? For a ride to town.
A ride to town in a water dragon should be around 2 gold per person. In your case, you would have to hire about 2 or 3 dragons to carry all of you.
So 6 gold.
wait, damn, is he bullshitting?
No.
Okay.
Excuse me, I said per person, not per dragon.
Ah, I see. And how much would it be to have a boat dragged by a water dragon instead?
Oh, that would just be 1 gold per person.
Well, we're doing that then.
So, yeah, you see me all go in and have 1 piece
Who's
of gold.
paying?
Hmm?
Alright, we all hand in 1 piece of gold.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You all hand in your gold, and
Bummer.
they just tell you to stand there for a second. They guide you a bit closer to some kind of, well, just closer to the river itself. And eventually you see what, how would you describe it? What looks a mix in between a traditional Chinese dragon that just underwater, mixed with some elements of horsey.
So
It's not-
a seahorse dragon.
Almost. It looks more like a dragon than a horsey, then. And its size, how to describe it? It's about 5 meters in length. So it's still a big creature. It's just most of it is underwater, so you can't really go with it. You're welcomed aboard,
We bored.
and just a random guy just walks in and starts directing the sea dragon itself.
I walk up to the random guy. Hi, what's your name?
He's oddly social today.
I think he's doing it just to annoy Gonzalo.
I'm joking, I don't.
It's fine.
I just thought it'd be funny.
I can do this all day. I'll just look around and turn around words. I'm Oric.
Nice to meet you, Ulrich.
A pleasure to meet you. Oh,
How old does Ulrich look?
he looks in his late 50s.
Yeah.
Hey,
Been
Orc,
doing
what
this
street
a
of the
while?
city do you live on?
Excuse me, could you say that again?
Said the Jack the Ripper. Go ahead.
Hey, Orc, what street of the city do you live on? And also, how long have you lived here? Also, what's your favorite place to eat in town?
What's your mother's maiden name?
I was only trying to be social.
You guys are a
Fuck me,
bit...
guys.
What's your
You guys are a bit
password to
confused.
your Gmail?
Call of
For the
Duty.
last... Oh,
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Fortnite.
Oh my
man,
god.
that's a good password. Nobody would ever guess that.
I immediately drop a fireball on top of us all on the old tower.
The boat dies, the sea dragon explodes, you'll feel free and happy in death. The end.
The sea dragon explodes? Like, when it's...
All according to my key.
All according to plan.
Okay. So you start going to around the rivers, and, well, of course, fascinating about the beauty around here. For anyone that has never mounted on a boat itself, please roll me a con save. Let's see if you get dizzy.
Anybody on the boat gets a +4 from me.
Hey!
Why?
Paladin!
Aura of protection.
Paladin!
Oh,
Fine.
That.
Cricket's perfectly fine.
Assuming unconscious on the boat, at least.
Bear, where are you?
Bear's
Wait,
dead.
he's not here.
Bear died. You want me to roll it for him?
Nah, it doesn't really matter.
They still have access to shit for some reason.
The DM saw the +4, it's like, yep, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, with the +4, you're all tough people. So you start going, and you actually run into a bit of traffic when it comes to getting in and out of the city. You see that when it comes to getting in between the walls, there are not many entrances going in or out, and they just seem to divide in double lanes. One seems to be designated towards merchants, and the other towards just the rest of the people. With the Sea Dragon, however, you get to go fairly fast through it, even though you still have to wait for a couple boat to just row around. You're not quite sure how traffic is handled here, since you would assume stopping a boat from moving forwards is pretty hard, but magic.
Of course!
Yeah.
While this is happening, can I say...
Out of character, you ever
go ahead.
think they have like a problem where the sea dragons, like, I don't know, like, are they, how intelligent are they? Oh wait, they're very smart. They just animals that occasionally try to mate in the middle of their, but no. Okay, never mind.
No. These sea dragons are they're really smart when it comes to animals.
Okay, I wasted everyone's time. I apologize.
Not really, I was gonna waste it more, because I want to ask something.
I also
Go
want to
ahead,
pet the
Anna.
sea dragon.
You can't. It's pretty far away from the boat. You would have to wait until you get out. Or jump into the water, up to you.
Both good options. Really hard choice. Looks like I'm jumping in the water, guys.
Can I prevent him from jumping into the water?
You
Can
can
I
try.
help Merlim to prevent him from jumping in the water?
You can give him advantage.
Go ahead.
I'm going to. I got
Whole
a
person.
I
Yes, whole
got it.
person.
Actually, that's a grand idea.
I'm gonna banish him.
Where is it?
You see Bear just looking at the water, looking at the sea dragon, and just
I clip my
begin-
fingers. And
he begins to grab his shirt, ready to just tear it apart, and roll.
Oh!
And Bear goes whoop, and
Can
jumps
I
into the water.
grab his ankle as he's like diving into the water?
Try
Well, she's doing something physical. Can I help her?
it. Yep.
There
No,
we
I
go.
just want to grab his ankle and like hold it.
I'm gonna help you. Try to with my strength.
Does that mean I can roll athletics with advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Aw.
Okay, so because of the advantage, in fact.
I'm not pulling him up. I'm just holding
Oh
him.
no. Bear gets on the boat and just after getting through the saving throw, he just jumps into the water. And as he's jumping, he grabs his ankle and Bear stops going forwards. He just bonk. His body falls into the water, but you're just grabbing him from the ankle. So you're essentially drowning him right now.
Bear, kick 3 times if you want me to pull you back up.
Bear, you can't hear anything.
I'm pretty sure he cannot hear anything, as
Oh.
Victor pretends to hold his ankle, which he has no strength.
I'm
Bear's
gonna,
putting one
I'm
finger.
gonna, I'm gonna pull him up.
I'm gonna help her with my.
Oh.
Oh, I actually have decent strength. Never mind.
Roll
Go ahead.
athletics again. Bear is
help.
really heavy.
I'll help.
Everyone is just okay.
Mm.
So everyone just
Oh.
27.
Bear just completely drowned in water. You just look at the rest of the group. You're being grabbed by the ankles.
I wanted to go pet the dragon.
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna drop him again.
No.
I take a swig of my flask.
Do you let him go because Victor cannot hold Bear alone?
I know. Galani's like, okay, you can go pet the dragon, and I'm just gonna let his ankle go and drop him.
I'm gonna let go. I'm not gonna go down with this fucking whatever he might
And-
be.
So Bear, you go head first into the water again.
Okay, I want to try to swim up to the dragon and pet it.
You swim towards this horsey dragon, and yep, it seems like it doesn't enjoy your company, but it doesn't try to kick your way in it either.
Well, the dragon has to die now.
I hug it.
It definitely has to die now.
Auric just looks at you guys. If you want to pet the dragon, you actually have to pay an extra fee, sir.
Tell
I'm
him
not
that. He's the
petting
one
it,
petting
I'm
the dragon.
hugging it!
That I'm pretty sure that counts as a sort of petting, so...
What's the fee?
That's not what hookers say!
Sir, a sea dragon is not a hooker. It will be around 2 gold. I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna give him 2 gold so Bear can pet the dragon. Here you go.
Okay.
You can
Sir,
pet the
we
dragon
are...
now.
Yes, but we are about to move, so if you could come back to the boat and pet the dragon later, that would be appreciated.
Okay, I give it like a last goodbye hug, squeeze, and like swim back over.
I help him up.
Yeah, I have
You all see the dragon just shaking its head. And Jenny, in the back, looks at Victor again. What kind of grip do you have?
A goddamn circus.
Anyways,
That's awfully nice.
let me tell you about how strong my grip is and how I use it to masturbate so well. And I'm going to spend 10 minutes talking about my masturbation habits in order to use, Inspiring Leader. Everybody gets 10 tip HP.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah, I am not enthused by this conversation.
Can I refuse the 10 temp HP?
He's like,
In
it's
fact,
not that he's
I
interested, but he's like so horrified, but he can't help but listen out of 5 seconds.
Is the dragon dead yet? I'm
in
back.
fact, I am going to say that does not count as an inspirational speech. So
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to make a speech about how, how far we've come along and how I'm really surprised that we didn't die back in Refuge E and, how I'm really happy with how we've managed to not die to the death cult in the swamp.
I'm super confused about it, but
Yeah,
I
so-
listen.
Jenny looks at you, Bear, while you're telling your story. What did you do in What's refugee?
Oh, it was a town that was under some sort of barrier that no one could leave the town.
And there
We
was a really
killed-
nice necromancer there.
Oh yeah, we killed the thing that was holding the barrier up and to escape.
I mean, Merlin also killed a kid.
Well, we didn't kill him, I don't think.
You killed a kid?
No.
No,
Or
It
it
was
turns
a
around, you killed a kid?
it was a joke.
Oh, some necromancer dude killed a kid.
Yeah.
And you killed the
tried to stop him.
necromancer.
We tried to, but we were
Tactical retreat, I believe.
yes, that's what we call it. A tactical retreat.
Well, you should go back. Why did you come here?
Necromancer. I
You
mean,
should
he's
have
pretty
kicked the
nice,
ass of the
but, like,
necromancer. You just said he'd killed a kid. How is that nice?
I mean, he was
Auric, don't worry about him.
he was nice up until the kid killing.
Theo just puts his head in his hands and is just exasperated.
Yep.
Got 18 wisdom, boys.
I would love to just nerf your wisdom right now.
You can't. I have 9 intelligence though, and I have 8 charisma. So
You
So-
have 8 charisma?
yeah, I had to tank something to improve my wisdom.
When you're
I have
getting
the same
towards the
Charisma
the-
is you.
What's happening?
What?
well, you're getting towards the end of the track,
Mm-hmm.
and you are about to go through these massive gates, a massive wall, way bigger than the one in Playdon. It looks like Merlin. You have been around for a while.
Mhm.
You know for a fact that Ackhaven has never actually fallen to anything since its construction. And as a town, well, as a city itself, it doesn't require the aid of adventurers quite as much. It doesn't have an important presence of the Adventurers Guild. Instead, they just have a really steadfast military around. It is said to be
It is said to be what?
unconquerable.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
But now we are here.
But
Now
now,
the city will burn to the ground
Do I-
despite it being on water.
Do I remember how Archaven fared during the war?
okay, so during the war, Ackhaven was part of Reekland,
Oh.
so it was against Severia.
So
However,
it did
it's-
fairly well then, for the most part.
As soon as it almost maintained itself neutral, it did not really move out, mobilize its forces to attack. Kind of limited to defending itself. It didn't fall, but as soon as Lena died with squigglies.
Mm-hmm.
Ackhaven just decided to join the rest of Severia.
Again, yeah, okay.
So you get towards the gates, and in the gates a soldier just comes around. They seem to have a really refined armor, almost kind of reflecting the nature of Ackhaven. Just a lot of water patterns in them, a lot of like whirls. How do you say that word? Well, circular spirals, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
We like water.
And their helmet seems to be in the shape of a dragon as well, probably due to the emblematic sea dragons. The guard walks towards the group, which are still in the river. Inspection coming around. Please come up.
I walk up. I assume the rest of the party follows.
What are your intentions in this city?
Business, I think?
I pull out the sigil.
Excuse me, milady. I was not expecting.
Now that I'm this
Please.
close to it, can I get a better look at it?
Roll history again.
Yeah. Ah,
Again?
no.
Wait, we can roll it again?
Yep.
Hey, that would be nice. Maybe I'll roll.
Okay,
But,
Merlin,
I mean-
since you do have a military history, you would recognize a sigil with that. It says the royal sigil.
Ooh, I look a little wide-eyed at Kalandi.
Kaldar.
I'm assuming
Kazani.
because it's military, I don't get it, right?
No, you don't get it.
Okay.
That's our business. Thank you.
You can proceed. Let them in. Let them in. And Auric just tells the sea dragon to move. He looks back. How did you escape the inspection? That doesn't seem safe.
Ori, don't worry.
How would up? Okay.
She has boob plate.
There is a very
When I say
resounding
sigil, I
smack.
actually just mean tits. And
There's a very resounding smack as I facepalm at that.
So you get towards a less crowded part of the city at the entrance, and you see the sea dragon goes towards one of the sides of the river and kind of parks there. Off you go.
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
You're
you,
welcome.
And I'll flick my gold. For your services.
That's really nice of you. And don't forget that you can pet the dragon now.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
not pet
yeah,
enough
the
of the dragon.
It's just with the dragon.
I look at Merlim and I slide next to him and I say, "You're oddly generous today.
I'm feeling in a
Close to death."
swig. I take a swig.
Oh.
Jolly mood.
Interesting. You do you. You do
It's just
you.
a happy
So, Merlin,
drink.
do you intend on sharing that?
Nope. I'm assuming there's plenty of taverns here in Archaven. Go buy your own.
I mean, I have a lot of alcohol to sell.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure you've drunk most
where
of
did
it.
you get that from?
I'll apply it on.
Barrett, you have been drinking a lot.
I have been drinking a lot, but I still... It's 500 gold worth, so,
Yeah, but you bought expensive alcohol.
And we ran out of alcohol in Refugee.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
Well,
Ah, goodness.
There's no doubt we drank all of that beer.
Alcohol!
500 gold worth?
Yeah, it's not
it
a
was
lot.
expensive alcohol.
Quality, not quantity!
Exactly.
Beer, I spent 50 gold for 2 flasks.
I had 2 kegs.
Bear, you downed a keg in a single night.
That's true.
You were literally hugging the keg as you fell asleep.
But that was of the guy's stuff, not mine.
This is exactly why our party have problems.
There's no way you have any alcohol left because
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we're not nice and we kill children on a daily basis.
I think the only time that, like, I've actually used it was, while we were in the woods, and I refilled my axes with it twice.
I'm going to say you have half a keg.
Okay.
The rest, you don't even remember when it left, but it is gone.
Escaped.
And so, guys, you are in Ackhaven. Unfortunately, I do not have a map blueprint for Ackhaven, because I couldn't really find a way to actually go around all the water, so imagine it.
I'm imagining so hard right now.
I'm imagining Kandani being hard right now.
What?
What?
No.
Kandani's in hell.
As we have the moment, as we find ourselves parking and the bear hugging, I'm just gonna ask, lady, whatever her name she may be.
Kaldani.
Lady Kill. Is Kill good?
Kaldani is fine. Don't call me lady, please.
Okay, good. Dropping things.
Do you prefer
so-
Sir?
What?
Let him
is
hug
it
his
Lord
thing.
instead of Lady?
No.
Okay.
Just Kaldani.
Okay.
So, Kildani, I don't know if we asked this before, but what's your business in here? Just wondering.
That is none of your concern right now.
Well
Understand.
then, I believe this is where we part ways.
I may be able to, well, you guys are adventurers, aren't you?
We are.
Sadly.
For the most part.
I wouldn't say we're very good though. We
Talk
yeah,
about
for
yourself.
adventurers.
I look at Jenny and she's saying
How
nothing.
You tell me what your business in Arcaven is, and I'll tell you what mine is.
I
We're
look at
going
the
to
others.
see the
What's our
queen.
business?
Well, yeah. Mala over there.
Hmm.
Apparently has some business for the queen.
Mara stops T-posing for a second, just comes into presence.
Don't worry, she does that sometimes.
He dives
What do you
out of
mean
the water like
sometimes? She's
backwards and like.
I'm not actually going to try to imitate. I'll
What?
try to imitate her accent, though.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, it's dying for everybody. Don't worry.
No,
I
it's
feel
just
like
down
it's
for you.
weirder to see Mara not T-posing than, anything else.
Yikes.
E-
What is it, guys? Stop looking at me.
It's nice to hear from you for the first time in a long, long time.
What do you mean? I've been around all this time.
That's yeah. But yes, I turn back to kid. Is Alok back yet?
Mr. Alok?
Wait, what?
Oh.
What did I
Oh,
say?
his internet is going awfully.
Right,
Boy.
there we go.
I
Well-
propose a 5-minute break while he sorts out his internet.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I guess. Ever tell us like where the Blue Rose were supposed to meet up once they got to Oakhaven, or
Jenny would know.
that? Okay.
I'm gonna go grab me some moon pies.
is a moon pie?